Testing 1 2 3. 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 I'm gonna try to switch the theme up because I've been doing this for days, but I just want to get this going because it's so late. Oh wait, that's the wrong notice. Shit. Oh. Come on. Oh wait, it's still stream coming soon. I have to. No. This old note. Okay. I guess I'll use the so-called Harmok background one last time. There, AE, what's good? What's up? How's it going? How you doing? The hell? Okay. I hate how there's no lines to reg reference to see if something is actually properly centered. Who cares? Oh my god, everything's falling down around me. I was a little bit off. I was very much so off with my start time. I've had a trend lately of just starting to stream around midnight, my time. I just have been on a really bad schedule and been staying up all night. The problem is my problem is that I've repeatedly stayed up all night repeatedly. I've repeatedly had like insomnia or stayed up all night or stayed up all night because I had to get stuff done. I couldn't get stuff done during the day, but during the day I'm quite distracted actually. Yeah, during the day I get really distracted. Oh, someone just spoke up as soon as I started talking. Hey, let's go, what's up? How's it going? How you doing? Happy Halloween. What up, hey, what's going on? How's it going? How you doing? Nice to see everyone here. Happy Halloween. Oh man. I recently this is just gonna be a chat stream at first here because TikTok I can't really do the bots on TikTok. Gotta get your sleep. Yeah, I know. My schedule's been really upside down this week, unfortunately. It's like the week of Halloween that my schedule goes wacko upside down. It's gotta be like the week of Halloween that happens. It's like, oh Larry, what's going on? How's it going? How you doing? I should probably retitle this TikTok stream to be Happy Halloween. Yeah, I think I'm gonna retitle the stream, but I have some people joining. Okay. Never mind then. Happy Halloween. I wanted to say offensive things. Yeah, I know a lot of people want to. Wow. I can't allow that anymore because too many people feel uncomfortable and are complaining. It's just against my values anyways. I mean, Spooky Sammy, because Spooky Sammy was a big supporter. Fortunately, I had made excuses for Spooky Sammy. I had made excuses. Basically, I would just react to it and I would indicate that I was uncomfortable, but Spooky Sammy wouldn't stop. And a lot of people said like, hey, you know, you're basically you're racist by proxy if you continue to allow this. And I'm like, yeah, no, I can't. Free Spooky Sammy. Spooky Sammy is viewed by Spooky Sammy is viewed by my inner circle as a menace, unfortunately, so that I don't know, man. I don't know about that. You know, Spooky Sammy was actually doing that as well, so... No, basically, these people... Nobody in my inner circle is calling me racist, okay? But they were saying, like, you know, that this kind of content makes other people feel uncomfortable and stuff like that, and that makes them feel uncomfortable. Are you Spooky Sammy? Are you? A lot of people here know that Spooky Sammy was saying things in my chat that were racist and whatnot. I mean, like, a lot of people know that were here. So, there's some people who would speak up about that, but it was just making people feel uncomfortable, so. KT, or your KTIP clips. Okay. Why are you here with a different account? Why aren't you here as KTIP clips? Yeah, but I can't have the racist humor here because it makes people feel uncomfortable, and it made me feel uncomfortable too, and I'm not down with racist humor, so. And you just said you wanted to say xenophobic things. Did I just switch back to the circus theme? Or should I switch it back to the circus theme? Is this better? Okay, you proved who you are. Alright. You think he's anti-racist of a transgressive edge. Oh my gosh. Wow. 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 Holy crap. I haven't seen Iron Patriot promote any racist or offensive content on his streams, but you guys, I guess that's what you guys are into. Because I had no clue. I guess is that his audience, I guess? Wow. Holy shit. I'm honestly kind of appalled right now. For being honest. You know, new viewers were coming in here, and Spooky Sammy was like saying that you stream Plan 9 from outer space because it has all white cast. And then like, I'm getting messages on Discord about this, and I'm having to like, talk to people about like what went down that I did not want to stream Space Movie 1992. I mean, it's been a lot of trouble. It has been a lot of trouble. Warmy has been, okay, fine. Alright, you want to be like that, fine. Jeez. It's something I really... it's something I was really reluctant to do, but I got too many complaints, you know, too many people, and also scaring off my new viewers, too many complaints, scaring off my new viewers. It got to be too much for me to take. It got to be too much for me to deal with. I mean, like, suggesting GNR, wanting me to sing GNR Win a Million that has the N-word hard, and then suggesting, and he said, like, sing it uncensored, like, like, so many people were saying that he's racist, like, there's so many people who were saying that were viewing my live. I mean, if you're gonna be sarcastic about something, like, oh my god, I'm not even gonna get into that. My chat represents me, so I do not associate with racism or racist humor, so I can't have that on my chat. This early in the channel, bro, if I could see him wanting to closely monitor the chat. If he was bringing in viewers and just joking. Problem is, Spooky Sammy would never, ever make it clear that he was joking. Never ever make it clear that he was joking, like, half the time at least, not making it clear that he was joking. And the problem is, okay, here's a real problem, guys. Racist humor or racist jokes, it alienates my longtime fan base that I've had for a while. And it alienates new people, because I'm getting, like, messages on my Discord about this stuff. And it's going on in my chat, and I'm just, like, letting it happen because all the support that he had done, you know? So I'm, like, expressing that I feel uncomfortable, but he's not stopping, he's not holding back, and he's like, I don't want censorship, I want to be politically incorrect, I want to be offensive, but I'm gonna bring in all these viewers, I'm gonna support you and suggest all these things for you, so that you will let me do it, basically. And I was afraid to do this, really. I was afraid of this, because I knew that this move would have some repercussions and some retribution. I knew that it would have some retribution, some repercussions, so I could see, to some extent, the Iron Patriot community has turned against me. Whatever, man. I mean, Iron Patriot seems like a funny guy, and I like his cosplay, I like his outfit, but really, I mean, this doesn't have anything to do with him directly. I mean, unless he were to come to my channel and say, like, hey, you know, I don't like you. Unless he were to come to my channel and say, hey, you know, I don't like you. I don't like blah 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 blah, you know? Unless I know he personally has a problem with me, but I can see, like, members, like, high-profile members of his community, like, Iron Patriot clips probably is probably is important member in the community having a problem with me over that. Like, this is something that I did it because of the fact that it just got to be a point where people were demanding basically that I take action, and that like people feeling very uncomfortable, certain people not coming in. It just and he went too far too the other day too. He was going way too far. And it's all been 100% like racist suggestions. All the suggestions that he's done have been racist, like 100% lately. And getting messages about it, and so many of my longtime fans going all the way back to the 2010s and 2020s are speaking up about it. I mean, I was facing a lot of pressure to do something about it and to take a stand, so it's not something that I don't like banning people, okay? I don't like having to do this, but it just got to a point where it was too much to deal with. And it's starting to take a toll on my mental health and make me walk on eggshells. When I stream, I walk on eggshells, and I still kind of am doing that to some extent because, I mean, I get that you guys are pissed off. I get that you guys are angry. I get it, because I know, like, the way you view it, oh, he's my friend, and he supported you, and you look like shit for doing this. Like, I get it. Like, why, like, I do have to expect that some people are going to be angry about this. I do have to expect that. I mean, you guys just want this to be Rumble. Okay, this is YouTube. This is YouTube. And I'm not right-wing. I'm not right-wing. This is YouTube. And, you know, I can't, like, you know, you guys are not even reflecting. I'm not saying that you have to have the same values as me. Okay, everybody is their own person. I get it. Everybody has their own opinions. Everybody is their own person. But unfortunately, to protect my community, I have to keep the chat a certain way. You're not angry. Okay, well, some people are. Obviously, KTIP Clips is angry because KTIP Clips just came in here and said goodbye forever. I mean, if that doesn't spell anger, I don't know what does. Oh, like, that sounds angry to me. Like, saying goodbye forever. Like, really? I mean, well, to an extent, I understand here. Because this is a very polarizing move. This was something that came up because he was scaring off new viewers and just absolutely taking things out of context and just stirring up chaos and drama. And somebody was like, remove him immediately, ban him immediately. So I ended up ultimately like, okay, yeah, that's another person who complained, so I had to do it. I had to do it. And with this notice that I have in my chat, I'm sure that Spooky Sammy would not be happy. I'm sure that Spooky Sammy probably, I don't know if Spooky Sammy would follow this. Probably not. Knowing Spooky Sammy would probably not want to follow this notice I have in my chat and just complain about it. But the real problem is that Spooky Sammy have been doing these antics for so long. It's been so long that Spooky Sammy has been here making people feel uncomfortable. If I bring Spooky Sammy back now, I'm just going to have, like, first of all, Spooky Sammy is going to be really angry at me. Spooky Sammy is going to hate me for even banning him. And it's going to be the negativity all over again. It's going to be the same things all over again. The racism, the drama, and everything. And people not coming in here to socialize with me that were uncomfortable before. It's just going to be the same thing. My new viewer that I got not coming in here that I'm friends with on Discord now. You know, it's gonna snowball into chaos because he just developed such a reputation, you know. So since taking that into account, I mean, I'm in a tough position, you know. I'm not considering like reversing things now, reversing course now, because, and I mean, I don't want him to think like, oh yeah, I can just come in here and be offensive and say whatever I want and be, you know, racist and yada yada yada, because he's gonna think like, ooh, if I unban him and he comes back here and does it again, he'll think, oh, I'm gonna get banned, I'll just come back and do it again. I'll just do it again and again and again. I don't want him to think that he can come back here and keep doing it and doing it and doing it again. I think you made the right call. You're saying I think you made the right call. That's weird that, like, what, you came in here the other day and were saying that, like, you're appalled by the censorship and that you think someone is vindictive. I hope you weren't talking about me saying that I'm vindictive by it. Like, if you don't have the full context for the story, I get it. I need to make a video about this, maybe sharing more context of the story, because people, I feel, don't have the context for this story. Like, and then, like, saying, like that I stole theft of someone else's work. Like, what was that about, man? Like, what was that about? That's something that Spooky would say. Like, what the hell, man? I don't know, man, unless it, like, was a, I don't know. But I'll move past that now, considering that you said I made the right call. I'll move past it. Oh, the problem is, those kind of things in my chat prevent my channel from actually growing into a larger community beyond just Iron Patriot or beyond Ice Poseidon. It, like, will help me grow more if I have a welcoming environment. More people will come in and feel comfortable. Oh, hello Larry, what's goes up? I'm just talking about some YouTube drama. Oh, Larry, what's goes up TikTok? I'm telling you about some YouTube drama. Icon Flare, what's goes up? Happy Halloween. And yeah, I'm glad you're not angry music. I'm glad you're not angry. Council says, I know Spooky from other chats, he is super sarcastic. I think the relationship was just too new. Randy D. Savage says I spoke out of turn. What? Oh, a couple nights ago, okay. Okay, if you're gonna, like, create drama or you're going to, like, be insulting, you need to say, you need to use the, like, on the internet, you can, if you're on the internet and you're being sarcastic, you can do something where you have two asterisk key, like asterisk, sarcastic, asterisk. If he did that, that would have helped a little bit. That would have made it, that wouldn't have made it, like, as, it would have been a little bit better if he did that, but still, like, some of the stuff he was writing, I don't know, man, but, like, if he did that, that would have been a little bit better. That would have been a little bit better if he did that. That would have been a lot better, but still, I can't be having, like racist humor here and stuff like that, because it just causes too much trouble for me outside of this platform and everything, and it's not a reflection on who I am. It causes too much trouble. I recently found out about this streamer called Perry Carvello, and I know the other day I went full Perry Carvello when talking about Spooky Sammy. I went full Perry Carvello. I went full Perry. I kind of, like, had a meltdown. I did go full Perry, because if you really knew, like, the context that I have, the whole story, if, like, you really knew the gravity of this whole thing, like, I don't know if people would understand why I'm upset. You might think, like, oh, you know, you're just... The problem is, when we have differing mindsets, when somebody else thinks this way and I think that way, it's really difficult to sometimes, like... People need to sometimes step in the other person's shoes, and it can be difficult. It can be difficult to do that, but unfortunately, as the case be it with Spooky Sammy, Spooky Sammy was just causing too much trouble and too much drama for me. Inside and outside of the live stream. It was causing so much problems. The things he was saying were causing so much problems for me in my personal life. I even stopped doing hobbies, okay? Like it literally like took me away. Like I literally was like taken away from like my hobbies and stuff with how much was going on with the aftermath and the backlash of some of the stuff he said on my chat was just, oh my god, it was personal. It was personal. So that's the reason why like this is the way it is, because it was like, it got to the point where it was personal. Like people think that Spooky Sammy is a troll, okay? That's how my community, my inner community, think that Spooky Sammy is a troll, okay? So that's basically what's up. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to ignore some stuff because I'm getting so distracted with some of the things that are written and it's stressing me out that I need to I finally set up my mobile live stream. Mobile live stream has helped bring in more people. Okay. Oh. Well, this is about calls to protect my chat and my community if you want to really know what's up. So... Yeah, that's definitely a thing. You know, oh man, there's this, the way the chat has felt like right now, there's this one clip from Brendan Stimpy where Stimpy is, not Stimpy, but Ren's like he's the president of the United States, and he says, do you know what you're dealing with? You don't know what you're dealing with. What you mean you don't agree with me? That's what it feels like right now. In the chat, like some of the chat going on here is that's what it feels like. What this ultimately comes down to is that there is first of all, I have a perceived disagreement that bring him back. That he's not gonna follow my chat rules. He's not gonna do it. That's my perceived. I perceive that he's going to have a disagreement. I anticipate that he's going to have a problem with it. I anticipate he's not going to follow it. And I anticipate he's going to be very angry and very negative about this whole thing. And he already has a reputation. There's already so many people that like are upset with him. So I would have to talk to my fan base, the people in my fan base. I would have to talk to them before I did anything, but I just want to make a statement that I don't want people coming in here creating drama, harassing, bullying, doing racist content, or like trying to get me to be racist, or try and manipulate me into like racist content or whatever, or try to make me look bad. I just want to take a stance and make a statement like, no, I'm not going to take it. And if I'm soft on this, what kind of statement am I making if I'm soft on this? I'm not making much of a statement at all. Nobody's going to take me seriously if I'm soft. You know, if I'm soft, no one's going to take me seriously. But I know this came on suddenly without warning, but so many people, the problem was there really wasn't much of a warning. It just came on suddenly. It's because I was getting messages on Discord that he's got to go. I was getting so many messages that he's got to go that I just was like, all right, this is enough. Yeah, if you make a video, I will comment on it. I gotta share. If you're gonna make a video, I gotta make a video too. I'm gonna share my side of this. All right. Wow. It just goes to show what kind of person you are. Deleting my side. You're not even allowing me to express my side of it. You feel what I mean? Yeah, it's escalating. I know, it's escalating. Oh, things compile. What do you think of this whole drama? I had to ban Spooky Sammy for creating drama and being racist and intimidating new people who had come into my streams and my chat. But certain people are upset. I knew that this would probably come with backlash or repercussion, but someone new who came into the streams was messaging me saying, you have to get rid of this guy right now. I was trying to explain why it's so sensitive and touchy, but the chat is ultimately a reflection on me as a streamer. So I wanted to have the chat reflect my values more so as a person, you know. I don't want to be like racist by proxy here or anything like that. Drowsy says, say hop to it. Bye, KTIP Clips. I'm done with you too. Bye. KTIP Clips was great in drama, so I'm enforcing my policy. KTIP Clips is done. It's stressing me out seeing that. I don't even want to see that. It's ruining my night. I'm starting to get a headache. All that April, happy Halloween. I gotta ban that old channel too. I can't just ban that one. That person clearly doesn't like me, so I just decided to ban because they clearly don't like me anymore. Iron Patriot clips. KTIP clips. Clip me singing, I got several requests to cover Share My Banana by Iron Patriot or Dirty Crabber, and I did. And that person was happy that I did it and put it up, but this person is completely angry with me, and this person's really angry with me over banning Spooky Sammy. I know it would create a lot of, I knew it probably create a lot of problems, but I got too many people complaining. It was creating too many problems for me, having Spooky Sammy in my chat, including people I know personally. Why is this too personal? It's Owl's Eve. I'm doing something special, later today. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight seeing that. Ugh, I had to get rid of it. Okay, I got my other chat here. Oh, you want me to say hot to a spit on head thing? Ha 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 ha. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm getting I feel like I'm being threatened here, essentially. Over this, I knew that the repercussion backlash should be really bad. That's why I was telling people I don't want to do this. 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 But ultimately, when I was told that the chat reflects me as a streamer and not how bad this is making me look, I ended up having to ultimately make a decision on it. You know, I said one of these days, I said, if I get harassed and streaming's not fun anymore, I'm not gonna do it. Just remember that. Remember that, remember that. I don't wanna have to quit. I don't wanna have to move somewhere else. But this is the way it's gonna be. I may not come on anymore. I may not come on if it gets to be too much. Just remember that. I mean, right now, unbalanced. Right now, things are balanced. I got some more generic comments. Things are balanced right now. Well, as long as I continue to have some good comments or generic comments. Or KTIP clips is like coming after me. I felt KTIP clips was coming after me. So I felt like I was being harassed. I mean, I understand why KTIP clips is upset. Like, I get it, but I don't like this kind of stuff. It's rather, I don't like this. I don't like drama. I don't have time for drama. I'm better than this. I'm better than drama. I'm better than this. I mean, KTIP Tips does have a right to make a video about me, fine, but it's like, you're gonna come on here and you're gonna say that and you're gonna... I mean, KTIP Clips was telling me to ban myself. I mean, like, wow. Yeah. Okay. Coming here saying make a video about this injustice and all that, was stressing me out. Unfortunately, I had to make this decision. This was already stressful enough. But I think Spooky Sammy and I just fundamentally disagreed on, like, when it comes to core values, I think Spooky Sammy and I just fundamentally disagree. I think that's part of the problem here, is we fundamentally disagree on our values. There's a fundamental disagreement here in values. But also, like, I could go on about, like, respect, like being respectful, but what's the use? What's the use? Really, what's the use? KTIP Clips is like, I'm not the type person to ban my friend. That's why this was such a hard decision, because, like, he was such a big supporter and everything, but, you know, I felt, you know, framing me to be racist, trying to create drama in the chat, that's not something a friend would do. There's a lot of things that Spooky Sammy had done that I feel a true friend won't do that. I felt that I saw a lot of the stuff I saw, I felt like a true friend wouldn't do that. But it's probably because there's a mismatch between our values. That's part of the problem that has fueled this, is being a big mismatch in values. And anytime I try to have some boundaries. He would be like, ooh, censorship. Oh yeah, I know, because I've been very vocal about that. Oh my god, Iron Patriot is live. Shit. I gotta see what's up. Oh my god. Yeah, they're probably talking about me in the comments. Yikes. It's very hard to convey sarcasm through the chat. That's part of the problem, is through text it's very hard to convey sarcasm. Okay, the word that Spooky Sammy called you, okay, I don't feel that it's as bad as trying to get me to say the N-word harder, because that's what I felt Spooky was trying to do, like, several times. If people want to come here and not talk to me rationally, like Console is talking to me rationally and logically and considering my point of view, if you want to come in here and not consider my point of view and just be like, oh, your chat should be uncensored and be politically incorrect and we should just say whatever we want. Yeah, I didn't say it. No, I didn't, because I figured that's probably what. My Halloween plans are to dress up and go trick-or-treating. There's this neighborhood, not necessarily go trick-or-treating, but there's neighborhoods decorated, heavily decorated, and they just have candy out, way on the sidewalk, and anyone can grab it. It doesn't matter if you're an adult. Great, I have enemies now. That's lovely. Yeah, you know, this is something that actually made me cry. I cried about this, I did not want to do this, and I had several flashbacks, and I had a hard time sleeping. This is something I really didn't want to do, but... I mean, I wish that... Oh my god. I wish he had more social tact. I really wish he had more social tact. Because if he had more social tact, this wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have been in this shit. I mean, guys, isn't it common sense not to go in chats and be xenophobic, racist, etc., and to not use racist humor? I mean, isn't that common sense? Common sense. Isn't that common sense, guys? Common sense. My god. At least that's the way I view it. Oh, there, TikTok. Hey, what's up? I'm talking about some YouTube drama. I'm live on YouTube talking about some drama. No, I actually was. Offended. I actually was. I mean, I was very uncomfortable with a lot of the stuff that he was writing. I was very uncomfortable at times. That I may have not expressed that the best at times, but at times I was very uncomfortable, and I had let a lot of stuff go because I didn't want to create trauma, but I probably should have done things a little differently so that this didn't happen, that we didn't get to this point. I felt like Spooky Sammy was yelling at me a lot of the times. It wasn't very clear that he was being sarcastic or whatever, it was just like yelling at me. Yeah, Pencil, what you do in those chats is one thing, you know, just... In here, I have to keep it a certain way. I understand that people have views that may differ. I understand that. Okay. Okay, it was somewhere else, okay. 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 Alright. Okay. Okay, KTIP clip saying, like, you banned your friend. I don't know Spooky Sammy personally. I don't know Spooky Sammy in real life. I really don't know him at all. He's a stranger for the most part, other than, like, just, the only thing I had to go by is all our past chats. I don't know this person personally. If I know him personally, then I don't know if we could talk about this, but maybe we could talk about this, if I knew him personally, but I don't. I don't know him personally. So the relationship is different because he's just someone on my chat. He's just someone on my chat. I don't know him personally, he's just someone on my chat and a fan who has shown support, and I appreciate the good things that have been done here. Well, that's what I have to say to that, because Soviet Sammy was more like an acquaintance, guys. Even though he was a big supporter and everything like that, he was more like an acquaintance. I literally just met him like 3 months ago on here. Like, my introduction to him was Burger Planet's Coming After You while I was getting a hate raid, guys. Like, but, like, threatening me or, like, saying, like, I'm gonna take action against you, it's not gonna make this better. It's not gonna resolve this. If anything, it's just making it worse. Making the whole thing worse. I mean, if we want to talk about real solutions, don't get hostile. That's not a real solution for this issue. It's not a real solution. I mean, if people get hostile, it's like, well, you have the intention of creating drama too, or what? See, Console's being rational with me and being diplomatic. See, that's what I want to hear. That's the real way. Like, if we're going to find a middle ground here, that's the real way to do it. Don't be coming here getting hostile. Like, don't be coming here, like, saying, like, I mean, I understand people being, like, I get the upset, I get it, but, like, saying, like, coming in here with hostility, it's not helping. It's really not helping. It's making things so much worse. But Console, that you touched on, the whole thing with the relationship was just too new. I think that, by and large, part is a huge part of the problem. But also, people have to know, like, why I would want to keep my chat a welcoming place, and a positive place, and an inclusive place. Like, people would have to understand that. And if people can't understand that, then it's gonna be difficult if people can't understand. Because this isn't Rumble. I mean, Rumble is one thing. This is YouTube, this is not Rumble. Yeah, I know, that's why I was afraid of doing this. Oh, I know. The problem is, with Discord, you can have rules, like, right out the gate. Like, when the person joins, they see it, but not here on YouTube. Like, on YouTube, like, you can't have rules, there isn't any rules here, really. There isn't really much of rules here, but on Discord, you can make rules. You can tell people the way you want it to be on Discord. It's hard to do that on YouTube. Zozo is someone else, so... Alright, Zozo is someone else, so... Alright, Zozo is someone else. But... I don't know if I do bring him back, I don't know if he's gonna be here for long. He's just gonna be angry. It's just gonna be anger. it's gonna be anger. It's gonna be like, you piece of, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be like, you piece of shit, you banned me. That's what it's probably gonna be like. It's gonna be like, you piece of shit, but. So I'll bring, I just unbanned Zozo, so we'll see what happens. I wanna see what happens, man. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, console, it seems like that definitely has been to an extent what has occurred here. But his brand of sarcasm appears to be very problematic. So, I mean, there were things that he said that were genuinely funny and genuinely good. There were things that were genuinely funny and genuinely good. I have not been doing well since this whole thing that happened. I have not been doing well. I'm not pissed well mentally since this whole thing occurred. I mean, to an extent, but yeah. Main problem was Spooky Sammy was reflecting that on me. Well, he would be heartbroken if he knew he made you cry. He did so. He did. He just caused a lot of problems. A lot of problems. I mean, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support and the good things that he did. He did some good things, but he caused a lot of problems for me. a lot of problems for me behind the scenes, and you guys didn't see it, okay? You guys didn't see what was actually happening behind the scenes. Oh. Part of the problem is Sammy's brand of sarcasm at times would make others feel uncomfortable, especially when accusing me of things. You know, if he was like, oh, I'm accusing you of something, but it's a joke. I mean, he was making other people feel uncomfortable. I'm getting messages like, hey, you know, what's up here? You know, I mean, like, I mean, like, you know what that looks like to an outside person? Like, what? If like, someone on the outside seeing that is like, oh, I'm supposed to be getting ready for Halloween. I'm seeing my chat fill up with things about Spooky Sammy. That's lovely. I mean, I get the upset, and I get that he's loved. Like, I get that. Like, I get all of that. This is just an unfortunate situation I was caught up in, really. I was hoping to make this more entertaining, have some bots on, but I'm just not in the mood for it, because this, like, I should have had the circus theme, because this likes drum circus, though. I admit where I should have probably done. While this was unfolding, I should have probably warned Spooky Sammy, like, alright, I have to take a stand on this. I have some rules here. If you violate this, you're going to be banned. But unfortunately, what he was doing at the time, scaring off new viewers, getting so many messages about him, getting messages on my phone about him, and I've talked about him with other people in regards to, like, what the offensive comments that he was making, or the offensive brand of sarcasm that he has. Sarcasm. Yeah, like, this is just getting to me so much. I mean, this is just taking such a toll on me mentally, and I mean, this whole thing is taking, in some ways, this is taking even more of a toll on me, because now I'm, like, dealing with, I have enemies now, basically. I have haters, I have enemies now, basically, but well, I got to a point where I couldn't take it anymore, because, like, people, like, he was like, oh, the only reason why you stream Plan 9 from Outer Space and not Space the Movie 1992 is because Plan 9 from Outer Space had an all-white cast. That I couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, is this what a friend would really do? Like, make you out to be, like, a racist or something? Like, is this what a friend would do? Would a friend do this? Like, would a friend actually do this? Like, most people, like, are gonna ask themselves that question, you know? I just got to a point where I couldn't take it anymore. And I got emotional and it took over. I got emotional and that just completely took over. Okay. Right. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I got emotional. I was getting messages and I got emotional. I was like, oh my god, Spooky Sammy is making me look really bad. And I got emotional. Emotions just took over and I had to, like, I had to just take care of the problem. I was told, like, ban, and I would take care of the problem, the ban. I got emotional, emotions took over, and yeah, I mean, we could have went through the whole thing where I had this notice here, but I don't think that he would have followed it. I don't think he would have followed it, and he definitely wouldn't have liked it. He definitely probably would have been really pissed off about it. He definitely would have hated me for having this notice here. I felt uncomfortable even taking a stance because I felt that he would hate me if I took a stance like this about keeping my chat welcoming and friendly and positive and basically politically correct, if you will. I felt like he would hate me for it. There were things that I felt uncomfortable doing while he was here, and this was one of the things I felt uncomfortable doing, was actually taking a stance about, like, what my views are, and, you know, I don't want, you know, there's this saying by proxy, you know, I did not want that anymore. I was done. I was done. So emotions took over and I was just done. I feel like I'm getting canceled. I'm getting canceled, that's what's happening. I'm getting canceled. Alright. Let's shut everything down. We're gonna shut everything down. Yeah, I felt like I would get canceled if I did this. I'm getting freaking canceled. Oh my god. I feel like that's what KCIP Clips is trying to do, trying to like cancel me. No one's canceling you, thank goodness. Full face red LFG. What does LFG mean? Full face red, let's freaking go, yeah. Here's an idea, 8-foot massive band with improve themselves if weight cancellation win-win. That is an idea to consider. Okay, I'm considering your idea. I just have to talk with, my inner circle about that and make sure that we can all reach a middle ground. Ideally, we would all reach a middle ground, you know, that would be the best thing. But yeah, letting them prove themselves. Yeah, letting them prove themselves, I guess. I was just told that the chat would reflect me as a person, you know, so if people are racist in the chat, that makes me look that way. That's what I was told. You know, so that's why I'm like nervous or hesitant, but I would have probably done that already. Also, I don't like banning people. I don't like doing it, especially Spooky Sammy. Like, I didn't like doing that. Like, I didn't like doing that. I mean, the ban was an emotional, I mean, I know that it was an emotional knee-jerk reaction because of the trouble that was being stirred, the messages I'm getting. I mean, it was definitely a knee-jerk reaction. A new person coming in here telling me like, hey, you know, what's going on here? You know, it's like people going like, what's going on here? Especially like new people coming in here, what's going on? The thing that Spooky may forget is that like, it's not just his circle of people. There's other people that come in here sometimes too. Good idea, the inner circle is probably wise. I mean, I didn't take a harder stance on a lot of stuff that was going on that violated the notice that I have now because I didn't want to create trouble. I was uncomfortable with a lot of it. A lot of things that were being said. I was uncomfortable with it, but I didn't take a hard stance on it because I didn't want to create drama. And now that I am more so pressured to take a hard stance on it, yeah, drama has happened now. I mean, like, I have people that have told me basically that they're afraid of Spooky Sandy, so if, like, based on the stuff that they see, they feel afraid and they think that Spooky Sammy is rude. This was a decision by people that, well, one regular viewer that I have. I don't want to dox anybody, but I'm not going to dox people here. This is a very volatile situation, but, and a new viewer told me that get rid of this person now, and it was a knee-jerk reaction. I mean, you know what happened with Kadeem? Kadeem was here during the hate raids. Okay? And he had called me a PDF, but then someone came here and said, Kadeem will play nice now. I think it was Tammer came here and said Kadeem will play nice now on like some along the lines of, oh, you'll play nice now, you won't do that anymore. And back then I had went in unbanned him. And he's been nice. He's been nice. I unbanned him and he's been nice. He's been all good. Like, he's been all good. I went and unbanned him and he's been all good. He's been all good. So what I need to see is an acknowledgement of responsibility. Like, okay, I'm sorry that I created this drama. You know, I need an acknowledgement that, you know, but I don't know if Spooky Sammy is that kind of person. I don't want to hear anybody's fake apologies either, fake enough, because I don't like it when other people force other people to apologize. Like, oh, you just want to hear that they're sorry, but the person's not really sorry. Yeah, I'm not down for like forcing people to apologize. It's not the kind of person I am. Sammy is spooky, but what was sensitive? Sammy is spooky, but what was scary? Are you sure a viewer isn't hypersensitive? It was his tone that he would use. It came off as being very rude at times. It was mixed with compliments, but he would also come off as being very rude, and he had a very biting tone, and it created kind of a toxic vibe here. I was told that. It created a toxic vibe here. I was freaking told that. Getting scary words on the internet is a little weird. It was probably the racist stuff. That was also, like, scary. Like, okay, Spooky Sammy said, like, what... oh, man. If I say it, I'm gonna be clipped. I gotta be careful. If I say some of the stuff that Spooky Sammy said, I will be clipped. And there's people who are pissed off at me, so I have to be careful what I say. I mean, telling me I should ban myself, I mean, isn't that like... Oh, KZIP clips like telling me that, like... That like the same thing as like telling somebody to like, you know, end their life. That like, or delete your channel. I don't know about the first thing I said, but like delete my channel. Like really, like that wow. Yeah, okay. Okay. He's funnier in person, okay. Well, kinda gave me like Uncle Ruckus vibes at times, but okay. Oh, I just went to the stream. I see KTIP clip made a comment about me. No, I know that with a name like that, I know that name is not to be taken too seriously. I know that's a silly name. Okay, but one thing I gotta say, what I gotta say about that guy is just because you're black or just because you're Jewish, it doesn't excuse being racist or anything like that. That doesn't excuse it. Okay. But the main thing is, like, it's one thing if you're like that in real life, I just don't want that in my chat. I think I'm getting nauseous, like gonna throw up. Okay, I see the comment, I see a perspective of KTIP clips. KTIP clips think that I am fairly banned Spooky Sammy. It was an emotional knee-jerk reaction to the situation I was experiencing, and it was an urgent attempt to protect my incoming community because I have new people coming in from the mobile streams, and they were like, what the fuck is going on? And I had to explain myself, but this was happening behind the scenes. You guys didn't see it. There was messaging going on behind the scenes. You guys didn't see it. But it was an emotional knee-jerk reaction to the situations. Bans can be reversed, right? Right. Well, I mean, there's already a lot of damage done. There's already a lot of damage done from this. You know, so it's not like things are not really going to get that much better because there's already there's already a lot of damage done. I mean, first of all, it's kind of become clear at this point that I didn't really understand Spooky Sammy. That's gonna become clear to me at this point. Are you afraid of reaping whirlwind when Sammy returns? Yeah. Yeah, that's the way it's gonna be. I guarantee he won't be rude or upset, okay? I mean, like, I think to myself, like, if I let him back in here, it's gonna be like, fuck you, man, fuck you. Like, I think that's, like, that's what I imagine. That's probably what it's gonna be like. And we're gonna be very upset. Any more than normal, I guarantee you won't be rude or upset any more than normal. If he's like that, then ban him again. Okay. warn his ass, and then tell him he's on thin ice. Yeah, because I know that it was a knee-jerk reaction based on the situation at the time, and I mean, part of the problem is people I know in real life were telling me to ban him. So it becomes, you know, like, there was just too much pressure, Be a nice buddy just like that, okay. There was just too much pressure. Okay. Hey, if I couldn't help but notice that, you're on as my Ethan. Okay. Yeah, part of the problem, what I see happening is this drama, I feel, is starting to outweigh any new viewers or growth I'm starting to get. It's really impacting me, so yeah. I mean, where the problem is, I'm facing, there are people on the outside who are telling me if there's people, you realize there's people I know that if I don't listen to them, that they're gonna take it personally and be like, oh, you don't take my advice? Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, as long as, I don't see, I don't see what's wrong as long as he behaves. As long as he behaves, I don't see what's wrong, as long as he behaves. We must break free from the controllers in our lives. There's a lot of damage been already done. I mean, I'm gonna get video made about me now, all this. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't like doing that because he was a regular. I really didn't like doing that. Hold on, I'm talking to some people right now. Oh. Okay. Alright. Someone's concerned that if I bring him back, he's only gonna be meaner. And that's why, like, I fought too, but he'll get banned again if he does it. Yeah, someone has reminded me that Spooky Sammy has tried trick me and saying the N-word. Or at least that's the way it looks like. And that's not good. Yeah, people just... The way he came off as racist. And I understand he's black, I get it. I understand that, I get it, but... The problem is, guys, this was affecting my reputation having him here, and with him saying the stuff he was saying was affecting my reputation outside of this space. Yes, I get that the things that happen inside the space, that's one thing, but my reputation outside of the space was beginning to affect that in the way people perceive me at first impression. So, yeah, this has been hard for me, this has been difficult. I mean, even if I were to bring Spooky Sammy back, even if I were to bring him back, like, KTIP Clips already hates me. I think probably a lot of the Iron Patriot community already hates me, so... I'm sure they're gonna hate me even if I bring them back, and I'm sure they're gonna continue to hate me. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. I basically have a chat filled with pitchforks. Okay, someone's telling me, okay, I got one of my fans who previously had issues with Sammy saying give him a second chance. Okay, that's one person telling. All right, we got someone who was bothered by his Suki Sammy telling him give him a second chance. Yeah, because my chat's filled with pitchforks. This is not going well right now. Yeah, my chat's filled with pitchforks. I can't have this. This is not good either. This is not a good look either to have my chat filled with pitchforks. This is not a good look either. Fuck. Fuck, because if I bring him back in, he does this shit again. I mean, like, what am I gonna do going forward if I have pitchforks in my chat again? Fuck. Fuck, what do I do? Fuck. Fuck, am I done? God damn it. Fuck. Fuck. Ugh. I don't know. Twitch. Where these pitchforks you speak of, Midnighters 34, KTIP clips, and who else? Their account, Ben Moyne. Oh yeah, sure. Okay. Alright. Alright. I don't want to make any official statements on this, but Music says, I'm gonna give you my honest assessment. I think you banning Wiki will end up being good because now when you unban him, all these people will have good feelings towards you. and we'll be new regular fans and those fellows that are genuinely very nice and interesting, and all those fellows that are genuinely very nice and interesting, respectful people. Yeah, sure, to the big spoon, you don't sound very enthused. Oh, I'm sorry, console. I'm very, like... How do I phrase this? Like... I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound unenthused. I'm just very, like... overwhelmed. Like, to the point where I can hardly talk. I'm overwhelmed to the point where I can hardly talk. There are regulars in the IP chat, and that chat is completely clean. I can hug my pillow instead if I offended you. No, you didn't offend me, you're good. You're good, console, you're good, you're good. You're good. You're like one of the best people I have. You're like, and you've been here a long time. Yeah, I'm so overwhelmed with, the weight of this. I understand this band is carrying a heavy weight, and I knew that it probably would. That's why I really didn't want to do it. That's why I really didn't want to do it. I like can't even talk because all I see is these pitchforks that have come in here. Not all, my entire chat is not pitchforks. You're right. But there are some pretty strong pitchforks in my chat, and I also went to the Iron Patriot stream. I went to Iron Patriot stream and I see a pitchfork in the comments section. I mean, like... I see how this is being perceived by some other people, so... I am sensitive to that. I'm not, like, insensitive to, you know... I gotta put myself in other people's shoes, too. I mean... Oh my god. IP chat has crab towers, that's about it. Good, clean, fun. Oh, okay. 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 Some things, upon the return of Spooky Sammy, here are some things to keep in mind. We gotta have clear terms for the return. I gotta let him know that basically this will be a one-time second chance, outline specific behaviors that won't be tolerated, making it clear that repeat offense will result in another permanent ban. This sets clear expectations for us. Private conversation. Before allowing him back, have a private conversation to address the issues directly. Explain, while you appreciate past support, his behavior cross boundaries. I'm sorry, I'm reading ChatGPT. I'm getting advice from ChatGPT for this. Explain, while you appreciate his past support, his behavior cross boundaries and needs to respect guidelines fully. Monitor engagement. If he returns, keep an eye on his behavior to ensure he's respectful and supportive. Communicate with your community. Let your community know you're willing to give him a second chance, reinforcing his contingent on respectful behavior. This shows your willingness to forgive, but also highlights your commitment to maintaining a safe, supportive space. I just don't want to be perceived as like a pushover that like, oh yeah, like unfair ban does not sound cool. That makes me sound like an asshole. There's a narrative going around right now that people think that I'm a major asshole. So, I have to consider all of that here. I mean, it could happen again. You know, if he crosses the line again, it's gonna happen again, but there's a whole lot of words for Zozo. Do you have a Cliff Notes version? He doesn't read. It's hitting the wall very well for me. If Pusher were you banned those sort of bitches. I just said timeout. I did timeout. Okay, I did a timeout because it was stressing me out. You're a fair and loving beast, but firm as the day is long. Well, I hadn't been firm in the past, dude. Music says you are a strong and powerful deity. So Console says I think Zozo hates words because he can't read very well. Oh. I didn't know that. But that doesn't mean that I can't have them. Well, what if I improve accessibility by reading the words? Like, I understand disabilities, like, I understand dyslexia, I understand that. Like, what if I improve accessibility? What if I improve the accessibility? Stick to 2 or 3 syllables and write it to Zozo. Okay. Whoa, Spooky and Sammy hit it too. He wasn't the only one. Okay, that's an idea. Okay, we're talking about common sense solutions, so I think I am leaning towards giving Spooky Sammy a second chance. I think I'm leaning towards that, and I talked to someone in my community who had an issue with Spooky Sammy as well, so I think I'm leaning towards that. So I think that, yeah, I think I'm leaning towards that. And I'll have to have a conversation with I should have a conversation with my content partner as well, make sure that because I know we have many conversations about Sweet Sammy, and he is my my content partner is my best friend, and we are very deep, so that is very deep, so I want to make sure that all is well. You know, if I let him back in, I want to make sure all is well. That, yeah, considering now that I went to the Iron Patriot stream, I saw the narrative that's going around that I knew that people were probably gonna go around and say that I was an asshole and stuff and that. And I saw the narrative about the unfair ban thing. I'm like, yeah, it was a knee-jerk reaction. I didn't really give much warning, so I understand that. You know, I get that. I was just I'm facing a lot of pressure, but so I want to make sure that new audiences feel welcomed and that nobody's like seeing rumors being spread out about me. Yeah, I know, damn Patriot. I know. Well, I hope so. I ended up having to like KEIP clips just threw the book at me, and I ended up having to like block KDIP clips, but if this calms down, I can unblock KDIP clips. If this calms down, I need this to calm down because I can't have my chats be like this, you know. But then again, this may be unavoidable if Spooky Sammy violates anything I've laid out. Again, this may be unavoidable. I'm hoping to avoid it. Is Spooky Sammy up right now? I don't think Spooky Sammy's up right now. Well, any of you with Spooky Sammy right now? Any of you like sitting, like are you any of you with him right now? I think KTIP clips will calm down. This will be better. Water under the bridge. If I do the clemency, if I do it, okay. Because I can't, this isn't a space just to, you know, be like racist trolls. This isn't a space for that. This isn't like a public space for racist trolling. I want to make that clear. Imagine Sammy is watching silently. He's a night owl. Okay. Well, a lot of that has occurred in the past already. So much of that has already occurred. So much of that has occurred. I've read the comments out loud in the past, okay? You think Spooky is racist? Yeah, there's a lot of racist humor being written here all the time. I mean, suggesting to me that I have to like sing GNR win a million uncensored and stuff like that. Suggesting like I stream Space Movie 1992, like demanding that I do it. It's like, if I sing GNR win a million uncensored, that's like almost like tricking me into saying the N-word. Because that says N-word hard R in it. So if someone used racist humor, they are racist, yes. Racist humor is racist, okay? Bro, your whole avatar is the devil. You don't think people will find that offensive? Bro, that's a completely different thing. That's a false equivalency. That's a completely different thing. That is a false equivalency. Not in the same way people find racism offensive. Come on, man. Oh my god. Okay. I'm 27, dude. Under 25. What? I told you I'm 27. What the hell? Oh, you're under 25. Oh, you're under 25. Okay. Okay, I got it. Oh. Oh, you're guessing I was under 25. Oh, okay. Well, I'm 27. Oh, I seriously need to get ready for Halloween. I'm just sitting here, like, watching my chat go up in flames. If I let him back in, he will be held accountable, okay? There needs to be a clear understanding here. Oh, my god. Okay, the kibitz is one thing. That's definitely one thing. The main thing is, we just want to make sure that, like, I just want to make sure that he's not harassing other users or, like, I just want to try to make sure that he's not, like, doing something like harassing other users or just the whole thing with, like, some of the comments that were racist. I mean, it's one thing to, like, try to get me to do, like, GR 1 million uncensored space movie 1992. That's all one thing, but there are some things he's written here that are definitely, like, more serious than just that. We speaking Yiddish here now, haha, yeah. Oh, thank God. Dan Patriot says race and religion are both culture defined. I wonder why you think mocking one or the other is better. What? Dude, 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 not the same thing at all. Not the same thing at all. Not the same thing. Yeah, okay, you can say that music, you can say that. I kind of regret streaming tonight, to be honest. Oh, Dan Patriot, a lot of people think that Spooky Sammy is racist. I've had multiple people say that he was racist based on what he wrote here on my chat. In the sense that if I bring Spooky here, is probably the drama's probably not gonna end. You guys are gonna drive me crazy. Alright, it is almost 3 in the morning. I have to do some stuff to get ready for Halloween. These people are that coming in here, some of these people are driving me nuts. I kind of regret streaming tonight, to be honest. Yeah, thank you. So I'm thinking about it. I'm leaning on the side of giving a second chance as long as he can stay within. I've been very reluctant because I'm like, oh my god, is he really capable of staying within that? But don't be surprised if this ends up going the way it did again, because his personality just seems to inherently disagree with keeping the chat positive and keeping it without racism and stuff like that, offensive content. He just seems to inherently disagree with that, like his whole personality. Or that impression I've gotten is that his personality disagrees with that. It just doesn't mix. So, oh my god, I'm waiting for some other people to write back to me and to have another conversation. But yeah, I'm leaning towards. I know that I've got another channel like coming after me here and stuff, and that there's a narrative that going around that I'm a major asshole and all this. So you go in my past live streams, I repeated some of the stuff that he's written. So I mean, it's all. Problem is, I think people have different definitions for what is racist. I think that's part of the problem here. I think you are a good guy. It seems very clear that you're a good guy. Okay, thank you. Yeah, because I don't like banning people. I don't like doing this shit. But if somebody really, 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 really gets on my nerves, yeah, I'll do it. Oh, I'm at a point where I just really am considering yeah, like the idea of quitting is really going through my head because my chat is just like up in pitchforks. But I think I'd rather give Sammy a second chance before quitting. Well, not all of it, but half of it is like pitchforks. Okay, thank you. Like I said, I think right as of now, I am leaning on the side of doing a second chance, but I just don't want. Oh my god. I guess I am Patriots fans are Patriots. I see. Okay. I was wondering. I was wondering. Yep. Yep. I was wondering. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn off the stream because I'm at the point where like I'm just looking at the chat and it's getting worse and worse. It's going up in flames, but in light of this, like I said, I'm leaning towards getting I'm leaning towards second chance because of like there's a lot of pitchforks, but like I said, you know, if he does go out line, I will have to take a stand. You know. Okay, thank you.